Weather's a little better. It's not below 0 now. It's 20, but sun's out. It's 20 degrees. Some of the snow's melted. Some of the ice is gone. But there's a lot more packed, slippery snow now. But I can deal with that. Remember how I said everything is ice? Truck is on a slight incline and can't even move. This is the worst weather of the year. Literally, just a slight incline and then up on the snow, and it's stuck. Can't move, can't go. Semis are useless, unloaded on ice. One light tug from the 4840 and we're out. You see all this garbage on the windshield? That's all salt. I think before we head east, I'm gonna get this truck and trailer washed. It's cold, I do it myself, but yeah, there's nowhere dry, nowhere inside. Everything's gonna freeze up instantly if I do it. But first, we need some petrol. When I'm doing this, I generally like to just clean out any trash in my truck. So like that. Now I'll grab some stuff. Yeah. Because when you're putting that much fuel in your truck, you usually have a minute. And I even have small tanks. Well, I was gonna get this thing washed, but they've only got one wash bay. There's a truck in it. That tanker's an hour job. So I have a minimum of an hour to wait. I don't have that much time to sit here. So I'm leaving. Sorry. There, I can kind of see now. I cannot believe how bad the wind is blowing right now. You can't really see it because there's nothing on the trees, but I bet you it's blowing 20 miles an hour. There you go. That's a good indicator. I think they say if a flag's fully outstretched, it's 13 miles an hour. That one's doing way more than that. Sun's out though. You can see a whole lot of nothing. There we go. They're having fun over here. I think that's Marjo. Yeah, she needs a wash. That's a lot of salt. Loading out of the warehouse today. Oh well, hopefully it doesn't overload me. Not overload me, but load me so high that I can't close the tarps. 'Cause that usually happens. These boys have moved a lot of salt these last few weeks. This was all completely full right to the rafters. That's about all they got left. That's a lot of product. I need a new tarp. I fight this tarp every single time in the winter. But a new tarp system costs $4 grand. You do an awful lot of fighting before you want to buy a new one. Bro. don't even know what that is, but it's interesting. It'll be pretty exciting when that chunk of snow comes off that trailer. It's like a foot deep of snow just hanging on up there. Every time I see a Prime Inc. tanker, it blows my mind that a giant fleet service like this would haul tankers. Normally these giant fleet services with hundreds of trucks won't touch something like that. Especially Prime Inc. They've got over 1,000 trucks, I'm pretty sure. But they specialize mainly in dry van freight, but apparently they have a tanker division now. Just every time I see one, I'm like, usually those kind of companies will hire almost anybody. See the state flowers in full bloom over here. It's showing its bright orange colors. Here, Angry Dutchman Farms. That's where I gotta be. Nice empty bay, so that's very nice. We're dumped. I would have videoed, but I don't like messing around at this farm because there's a reason why I call this Angry Dutchman Farm. He is a grumpy man. Yeah, so I just don't screw around. I dump and get out of here. I don't want to deal with Mr. Peter. Now for a 7-mile jog south to the ethanol plant, pick up some DDGs. At least it's all back roads there. Kind of nice scenery. Lots of farm fields, bumpy roads, but yeehaw! All that farm ground for solar panels. Goodness gracious, this road's bad. Pretty sad. More up there on the left. DDG time. There's a DDG truck. La 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 la. There's a distiller's truck right in front of me. So I'll have to prep the trailer a little bit, but take a few minutes. No big deal. Have to break out old reliable. Trailer doesn't seal as great as I wish it did. This prevents spilling. In case you wondered what commodities see, this is what they see. I got a little bit of amino stuck in here, but I don't have a shovel. It's kind of cold, so it's a little sticky. Alright, trailer's prepared. Let's go get loaded. Yeehaw. Truck of wet DDG is headed out. Corn truck's headed out. This place takes in a lot of corn. That's an overflow pile. It's an oil truck. Making ethanol, baby. jerk jumping these guys, but they're dumping corn. I'm going to get dry distillers. This guy's probably, he might have corn. There's the corn line. It's a beautiful day when there is no line to get distillers. There's a truck in there, but it only takes a couple minutes to load a truck, so no wait. I love it. Oh, I forget about that speed bump every time. Oh. Screen is out of order again. So just wait for the radio call. We'll see how this goes this time. Last time they overloaded me so bad my tarps wouldn't shut. I had to shovel it off. They had to get a skid steer out, open my grain door. It was a big mess. Actually, complaints got filed by one of the workers and me because he had to clean up the mess and shovel it. That's how much stuff there was. He was not impressed and I was not impressed. It wasn't my fault. It's the guy running the chute above me. These guys over here loading ethanol tankers.
Go ahead. Good.
Yeehaw. I guess the good news is, being a little light, tarp did shut this time. Got a nice coating of distillers, shutting it. Wind blew it right in my face. So, doesn't taste very good. Now there is a farm truck. Look at that girl. Ooh, doggy. I'd really like to get a bigger trailer, like a live bottom trailer, so I can haul. I'm scheduled to get 25 tons, but this trailer only fits about 20 tons. 21 if you're pushing it. I'd like to be able to fit 25 to 27 of this stuff on, because I get paid by the ton, but it's just not in the budget right now. So we're gonna make this work. Stop here at this little truck stop. They got a really nice diner here. Stopped here in an ice storm once. Gonna grab me some hot food and get out of here. That's a nice truck. It is whipping. That wind is strong today. Grab me a quick roller dog. Wasn't that great, but warm food sure sounded a lot better than crackers and peanut butter and Cheez-Its like I have. I needed something to drink anyways. My water froze and isn't thawed yet. But yeah, long term I'd like to get my hands on, I think they're like 41 or 43 foot walking floor trailer. You can't haul quite as much weight, but the fluffier stuff you can hold a lot more of. I would easily be able to fit another 6-7 ton of distillers in it, which would make me almost $100. It would probably make me $100 more this trip. But I don't have 40 grand sitting around to buy a used one. I know where there's ones for sale, but I don't have the money to buy it.
was a retired mailman next to you, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. The scent of game plates. Try game plates.
Well, there's a new experience and I didn't video it. Scales were open. It's a good thing I wasn't overweight. So, rolled across the scale, green light. Wow, I was sweating it. It's not that I'm overloaded or doing anything illegal, but my tarp isn't quite right. I don't know if they'd get me for that or not. And I think I got one tire on the trailer that's a little iffy, and a mud flap that has a big tear in it. So if I had a cop being a bad day, had a cop having a bad day, they could probably ticket me for it. And I wasn't gonna video it because they had cameras facing the trucks and loudspeakers, and there was state cops right inside, so I wasn't gonna video it. I'm not about to get pulled over for using a phone while driving. Made it here to my favorite place. It's a little tight. I gotta get back in there. They got snow and feed piles everywhere, so wedge her in here. We'll get her there. Just have to kink her off a little bit. Straighten out. And now back her in the place. Nice and somewhat easy. It's a lot harder when there was a snow pile there. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Yeah, for some reason they're stockpiling distillers here, because I brought them this load last week. Oh well, I don't care. I just do what I'm told. Home of the great great fire of 2024. There was a barn there that held about 250 head, but she's gone now. Just been a little windy today. Blowing all the snow and stuff onto the roads. Oh yeah, baby. That's what we call some icy drifting. All the way across the mile-long open onto the roads. Looks like the Grand Rapids Amphitheater is coming along pretty nicely. Maybe it'll be done by summer. We'll see. There's supposed to be a soccer stadium going in as well. But this is all I know of at this time. I don't know where the soccer stadium is supposed to be. I thought the soccer stadium was supposed to be right here. Nothing like Michigan winter roads. That pothole is like over a foot deep. That's just opening up in the middle of the road. It's terrible. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm back. Tell a friend, or however the song goes. Round and round we go. Getting loaded again, last load of the day. Oh boy. I don't know what this Peterbilt's doing here. It's been here for over a week, but you know, I'm willing to take it off their hands. Poppy is ready to be home. Work's been very slow, so when I have a full day like this, it gets to me. Wow. That, and I only slept about 4 hours. But yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I swear, if I have to get out and fight this tarp one more time because it gets stuck or doesn't have enough power to push things or a wheel jams up, I'm gonna lose it. Once busy season starts in and I start making more money, one of the first things I'm getting fixed is this tarp. I'm putting a new tarp and a new system on this trailer. It's like $4 or $5 grand, but I am so sick of fighting it. It's unreal. We are gonna hope that the other side of Grand Rapids does not look like that. 'Cause that does not look like fun. And that, my friends, is why they call it Grand Rapids, because that is the Grand River, and there used to be a rapids that ran right there in the river, but they put in a bunch of what are called cotter dams. They're like little, basically they're little cement structures to slow down the flow of the water there. So they talked about tearing it down and bringing the river back to its natural state. But that's why it's Grand Rapids. It's on the river, it's on the Grand River, and there used to be a rapids there. Roads are still messy. What a joy, what a joy. Okay. Just a lovely, nasty, nasty, sloppy mess. Dang it. I had a really cool time-lapse shot, all worked out, and then the John Deere mechanic came out and talked to me because I know him. This is my family's farm. He's been our mechanic for like 15 years, so he's known me since I was a little kid. Then a potato truck pulled in, and I had to get out of the way for that. So no time lapse, which sucks, because I had that all lined up on a stand to look really cool. Gotta stop at the farm quick, grab a phone charger. You guys just take up too much of my phone battery. I don't know where this just came from, but it's blown all right. This came from, but we're gonna feed these calves and go inside for the night. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, say hello. Come again next week.